That's true. Still doing today. Yeah, still doing today. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Um, what the hell is happening here? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the PM session. It's a Monday. Um, let's get into it, man. I have nothing much to speak about. It's a Monday. Nothing much has happened so far. But perhaps I don't know. I can speak about if I go to the day trading show. I can speak about my position that I have on NZDJPY. I have a trade on NZDJPY. It's looking good. It's been on consolidation for a while. My water is it can still even reject and come back lower. So it's been, yeah, consolidating for a while. So I'm looking for continuation to the upside here. Let me do this. Let me do this and log on. But how are you guys? How have been your weekend? How's been your weekend? How's been your weekend, man? Here we go. Here we go. So this is a trade that I was talking about that I have long on NZD GPY. The good thing about, even though it was consolidating, I've been getting good amount of um what do you call this? Positive carry trades on it. So that's why I don't mind it holding forever, because it's not as expensive to open a trade with it. And another trade that I have, it's a Euro JPY. Am I even live here? No, it's not. Okay. Another trade I have, it's Euro JPY. Um, look, we started well, pushed to the upside. Today we seem to be rejecting back to these areas again. I think as much as it's moving so annoyingly, I think I'm gonna just close off my risk here. Oh, just gonna close off my risk here and get out of it. Yeah, I just close off my risk. I have no risk. It's been holding on forever. Doesn't seem to be to get a continuation to the idea that I want. And this could be because of the euro has gained so much strength and the Australian dollar as well. It seems to be resilient. So it is better to take other trades than them. But other than that, other than these two trades that I have, there is other trades that I'm looking for and I'm closely monitoring. So based on this H Finder A1 trading software, I'm looking for Euro AZD, NZD USD. Already I'm positioned for NZD JPY. Also for gold, it's a gold. I'm looking for a trade as well. Nasdaq, I am looking for a retracement, but on the bearish side, I'm looking for USD CAD and USD JPY, USD CHF. So those are the trades that I'm looking for. But let's quickly go through them just to show you where I'm standing in terms of them in this case and what I'm looking for. So let's go with Euro USD. I think if you have watched our weekly forecast, I think, or if you didn't watch our weekly forecast, I advise you to just quickly go and watch the weekly forecast again to understand what I'm looking for. But what I'm looking for here, it's a retracement lower to the support to look for continuation to the upside. So I'm trying to say this, I want this area to hold as my support. Even if we get a deeper retracement, I prefer deeper retracement so that the risk to reward is better. So I'm gonna be waiting and also monitoring if nothing changes in terms of macroeconomics. And then also USD CHF, also it does really move. So the dollar has been getting a better. Yeah, it's been bad for the dollar, but also I am gonna look for a retracement again here, as I spoken, to hold that support. Chances that that can also act as support if we were to move this way. So, but I just love a deeper retracement myself to look for continuation lower. So that will give me a good risk to reward for USD CHF. And for USD CAD, I didn't look so much on it over the weekend, but the fact that it is it is bullish. I mean, it is bearish here, and also it's giving us a very strong bearish again. Just quickly change this colors to show that this is a supply area. How has been your weekend though? Um, so in this case, I think if it comes back again, retrace again back to that low, I am gonna look for a trade. I think it's either I wait it's either I wait, not wait. I wait for the break below there, and I'm gonna use this area as demand or supply as support because that there's a very strong support here. So it's either I wait for the break below there and come back inside, or that retrace all the way back to this demand area. I'm gonna attempt to short USD CAD. So, and the last one before I go to the indices, more especially gold. I know people love gold. The last one is USD JPY. I think my play game for the USD JPY, it's exactly similar to USD CHF, I mean USD CAD It's either I look for a trade there to go short, or I wait for a breakout within this low and a retest anywhere to look for a continuation. So I'm just going to be playing a waiting game for now. And then for gold, I think gold, yeah, has been giving me a bit of a problem lately. I think I've taken two losses last week trying to long gold. It is still bullish. I'm still convinced that the bulls are still there. So this is interesting. So remember, I did speak last week that I tried to long gold at that high. Comes back and then it rejected all the way, it took me out here. I retried again after taking me out on that area again. It came back all the way, it took me out. My stop was very tight. It took me out. So I think now I'm only comfortable to take long gold if we retrace all the way to 3,246 ounce. That's when I think I'll be able to take dollars per ounce. Sorry, $3,246 per ounce. That's why I'll be comfortable taking longs on gold, trying to hold that support and then look for continuation to the upside. Even though the previous 2 days you'll think there is a sign of rejection to the upside, but I think I'm comfortable taking gold where I say my price action being so confident about the price action there. I just want to hold that support because at the end of the day, it's I've already taken two losses trying to short gold. And also the fundamentals does agree that I should short long gold. You have your Feds are starting to sound very bearish. People are already starting to price in the bearish sentiments in terms of the dollar. Also, if you were to look at the treasury yield, 10-year treasury yield speaks a lot about the bond market and what the bond market is doing. So for the past few weeks, we've seen the bond market coming down. So that tells us that if the bond market is coming down, the market is pricing in for rate cuts because now you know that bond markets love higher rate cuts, the market goes higher and higher. So I think in this case, bond market is coming down, starting to price in. They're already expecting rate cuts. And also, I also spoke about this. I recommend you go watch the video, the focus video. I spoke about this Chinese here. I spoke about the the inflation. Inflation, when you look at CPI, retail say GDP, that's not looking good. That's why now I'm moving into risk on asset. And with that being said, my risk on asset, I think I'll be buying more ETFs on Nasdaq, but not where the price is. So for me to start buying in more stocks and just to start buying in Nasdaq, I am waiting for a retracement to that support. Then I'll look for an entry to continue to the upside. Now I know it looks very straight, but sometimes the stretch means nothing. You just have to wait in there and try to just to get a reversal move to the upside again. Okay, with that being said, let's go directly to the day trading. Let's pick out our indices. Let's do the analysis for today. If there's anything we can get, if there's nothing, we call it a day early, guys. Uh, let's see what we have. So the previous daily high is still standing there. Let's see. Previous daily low, previous daily high, and already by judging where the price action is, we've already taken previous last week's high and low as well. Last week has been a very bullish week, so we've already taken the last week's high and low. So I think it is better. We've taken the high already at 50% of yesterday's high and low. Uh, Same thing with USDT. We've rated now coming back to that mini kind of a gap here. inside. So let's see where we're going. S&P 500. We have taken the high, but we still have this in fair value gap here. This will act as a bit of a draw of liquidity. So I think there is possibilities for shorts. There is possibilities for shorts today. Okay. Okay. Have one. Look at that. Look at that. This is interesting. A high possibility of going short long, eh? Yep. Yeah. See the 1 hour time frame. Already came back here. Is a 1 hour invasion reacted, push to the upside. We coming back inside. There's high possibility that we're gonna continue looking for longs here. Hmm. Yeah, man. So there is a 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah. I just want to see the session indicator. Where is it? Where's my session indicator? Oh, come on. Uh, we held that 15 minutes fair value gap above just before open. Just before open, we didn't we just continued lower. Right now, we've taken Asia high, Asia low, like in the 15 minutes fair value gap. Uh, we could look to push to the upside again. So I think, I think until we didn't close above to look directly for continuation, we just let that invasion fair value gap. Yeah, I don't know, man. Good evening, Peter. How are you, brother? Yeah. How have you been? I don't know what's happening here. So, no. Mm. I have nothing, man. Today seems like a dry day. Okay. Thank you, brother. I'm glad I'm looking good. I'm glad I'm looking good. Hey, man, I'm also been busy. And today doesn't look like we're gonna get any trade. Just don't like the price section. Today it's not looking good, man. Unless you wanna force a trade. But I don't like it. Might even try to end the life early. Look, we've tapped into this 15 minute. We are in that 15 minutes order block. There is high possibilities of going longs. My overall bias would be long. But Look, um, there's no clear, there's no clear sort of direction on my side that I want to take and stand by. Um, it's back on this gap, yeah. It's back on that gap. Nah, back on that gap, we broke below. There is this 15, that's where we look at breakout kind of a thing. We came back directly to that, but we closed below it. So that's why I'm saying, even US30, it doesn't look appetizing for myself. So that's where my problem is. I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna give it 15 minutes. Then I decide if I wanna. So about that, there's nothing. It's a Monday after all, so let's call it a day, gents. Unless, let's not force it, man. If you wanna force a trade, you'll definitely get a trade, but not for me. Even to push the market to the upside is just a joke. Yeah, no. Thanks, Peter. Thank you so much, brother. See you once again tomorrow. I hope tomorrow you won't be busy. You'll be able to join me for the rest of the day. Thanks, brother. Love you, man. Mm. S&P 500 is something. Be fair, man. This price action is not good. Yeah, it's not good. The continuation to the downside is very strong, yeah? Yep. We have that. We are still in this 15 minutes range here. The opening session, AM session, we are still within we are still within this 15 minutes invasion of the AM session. So to just look for trades inside here is very tricky for me. However, nah man, it's very tricky for me. I don't like it. So sometimes I don't have to stay long. I don't have to force it. But I've already spoken about what I was looking for in terms of day trading, man. I think I'm just gonna call it a night and be busy with something else, man. It's the first realize. Hmm. I'm thinking, man, I don't think this is anything that I need to be interested in. But I take a loss and regret, so I'll call it a day. And also, I've not rested well for the past few days. So I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day and see you tomorrow, guys. Yantanda. What the hell happened here? What happened? Is there news? There's nothing happening. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, that was weird. And this was weird. I guess no. Maybe busy with something else. This thing is not looking good for me. I have not seen that direction. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I'm gonna call it a day. I just have to be busy with something else, and I think I'm gonna call it a night early today. Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen. I'm gonna call it a night, man. There's nothing much happening today in the market. I don't think there's a need for me to stay because greed will get into me. We still have this area that Nasdaq has not tapped. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm seeing something here. Let's see what I said. Oh, I see um, why I thought, oh, shucks. Okay, let's see something. Just gonna see something. I'm just thinking something. That Nasdaq, S&P 500, did it take out that low? Yes, it did, and came back all the way down to this other block. Yeah, okay. What about US30? Uh, just yeah, we're already checking that low. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing interesting. To be fair, because that's an invasion, to be honest. That's a 15 minutes invasion. Yeah. So push to the upside. We left it. Now we've invaded it lower. We have taken this low. Nah, there's nothing, gents. Double top. Come back for a retest. We went lower. We went higher. No, no. Oh, God. Okay, let me not force it. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Um, do not forget to like and subscribe as you go through this video. Unfortunately, today there was no trade, so we're not gonna stay here for long because we'll end up taking unnecessary trade. Other than that, have a great day, guys. I love you all. Please do not forget to like and subscribe as we grow together. Let's get to 100 subscribers, man. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Please, if you like and subscribe, we'll get to 100 subscribers. Perhaps I will do something. And I appreciate all of you guys. Have a great day. Peace.